Good evening. This is Ronald.
And Regina.
And this is Coffee and Conversation on WDRB, the voice of the community. We're so happy that you're tuned in. I know you have a work week coming up, but we want to provide some entertainment, some energy, some, this kind of downtime, and maybe a little boost to start your work week off next week. Right now, we have our youth here from the Glorious Performance Team. This is a youth theater group for the community that we started 4 seasons ago. We take talented kids like these and put on a stage plays, original stage plays, and we rehearse and perform primarily at the Hickory Grove Recreation Center in East Charlotte. We're so happy to have 3 of our young actors here. They're being on the radio with us. And Regina, talk about some things. This is our 4th season. How do you feel how things are going so far? We've been so blessed to be in this program, but what are some of your thoughts?
Just like you said, we're blessed to be working with a great group of kids. Mm-hmm. Just to inspire them, to uplift them, to motivate them, to educate them, and to be a big impact in their lives. And we hope that they're getting something from us. They're learning a lot from us. And we hope they can take this throughout their lives.
Oh, absolutely. And the reason why it's called a Glorious Performance Team, because we began years ago with a church ministry, a drama club at church, put on plays at the church, and then we decided to take it to the community on a bigger scale, and it's been a truly an experience. But with no hesitation and no further ado, we have these young people, and we start with this gentleman right here. Just give a shout out to the radio audience.
I want to thank my mom for bringing me into GPT, and I wouldn't be anywhere without her. And I want to shout out my boy KJ, because like 7th grade I was getting bullied, and he kind of helped me with some stuff.
Okay, and this, make sure you say your name though, and what school you go to.
My name's Solomon. I go to North Mech, and I'm 15.
My name is DeMarcus Glade, and I go to Cochran Collegiate Academy. And I want to shout out my mom, my dad, my grandma, and all my friends at Cochran, and y'all watching this.
Oh.
My name is Jariah Patton. I go to Devonshire Elementary, and I'll shout out my mom, because my mom and Uncle Umro, because he's the one who told me about GPT, and that's why I'm shouting out them 2 people.
You said Uncle who?
Uncle Umro.
Uno.
Umro, Mr. Umro.
Okay.
Okay.
So grateful to have him.
We know Albert. We didn't know he had a nickname, though.
And Albert is on WDRB as well, the Albert Horn Show, and it comes on Sunday evening at 5:30, I believe. So that's your uncle, yes.
Yeah, and also Albert is on our board, so he's one of our board members. He's our outreach, and we're so glad to have him.
And I was going back around the table, but tell me some things. Tell the audience, what do you like about GPT, and what you think GPT will help you as far as your future life?
Well, I like about GPT that you have to show emotion to act, and I like that you hang out with friends, learn about acting, emotion, characterization, and you guys are great mentors too.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you. Great mentor.
You guys are great friends too. Great actors. And
don't cry, Regina.
I know.
And I'm thank God my mom put me in this, and now I hope it helps me in the future, put me in bigger roles, bigger movies, action. Sci-fi or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So one thing about Solomon, we had Solomon in our movie. So Solomon, how did you feel about your debut, your first cast?
He was in a movie.
In the movie Yankee Escapee.
I was kind of scared because it was my first movie, and I know how to act, and they kind of helped me with it. So it kind of got better after that.
So you saw all the crew and how they do things. I'm just so excited because he was in our first movie that we made. But he was in it, so you had. I know, but you never know. Some of them don't have a speaking line, and they still get picked up. So you never know. You never know, Solomon. Okay.
What about DeMarcus? What do you?
What I like about GPT is meeting new people, and also it can help me in school because in school we can pick our electives. Like we have a drama class, so we could pick that, and then that will help me with that. And also, if I want to be an actor when I grow up, this will also help me with that because I'll have experience.
Okay, good. What about you, Gerard?
It helps me with my stage fright because I don't like people looking at me, even when I walk into my classroom. And so I'm in like a few skits, and so like let's say that I'm giving a speech for the class or a presentation, I'm gonna have at least like 24 people looking at me. So I gotta learn how to like just deal with it and keep moving.
Go girl, go girl.
I thought you was a natural.
I
It seemed like
know.
you was never shy. You always
I know.
so fearless when you perform and rehearse.
So that's one good thing about GPT is we give them their public speaking.
Yeah, that confidence. Because there's a lot of adults that cannot speak in front of a big audience. But after you go to GPT, you'll never be afraid to go out there and talk to a big audience, because when we perform on April the 13th, it'll probably be about 100 to 200 people there. And we're going to make sure y'all are well prepared to say your lines. And leading to that, we do perform on April the 13th at the Hickory Grove Recreation Center at 2 o'clock. Put it down on your calendars. It's Saturday afternoon. We're going to perform our play, School Maze. They're getting ready for this. It's about, when you think about a school maze, think about a maze, all these turns and dead ends and alleyways to get to the end of the maze. And that's what these kids are doing right now. They have to go from middle school to senior graduation through a maze. And it feels like a maze. You got to deal with teachers and friends and homework and parents and siblings and all kind of stuff that you have to go through right now. It's like a maze, isn't it, Gerard?
Yes.
You feel like you don't know, God, I'm going to all these different corners and dead ends. And that's the name of our play. And it's going to be on April the 13th. And guess what? It's free. You don't have to pay anything to see these kids perform. It's free. So,
And also, I want to invite you to go to our website at
www.
GPT
GP Theater.
theater.org.
There you go. That's GP. That stands for
couldn't
Glorious
get it out.
Performance.
I couldn't get it out. I'm sorry.
THEATRE.org. That's why we married, so we have to support each other.
I know. Thank you.
We have to look out for each other. Absolutely. So just remember that we're going to have a great performance. And later on in the show, we're going to talk about what Regina, I, and Solomon did with the movie. And also, just we're going to have our drawing for our raffle on the second half of the show. By the time the show is broadcast, it's already over. We're going to give our prizes of $100, $75, and $50. Absolutely. So one thing I do want to mention to these young people, do you remember when you was young, not right now, but you remember that you was in daycare? Do you have any daycare memories? Okay, what do you have, Gerard?
So I went to Child Care Network. So we didn't have like a water slide and stuff, but we still like had like a big
Playground?
Yes, playground. And so we put a lot of soap and a lot of water, and then like people will like bring their bathing suits. We would slide down, and then we would get in the wood chips. There was like the little mini pool at the bottom. And we would push each other down, and they would go at the same time.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, speaking of daycare, now these kids are too big for daycare right now, but other kids, if you have a child that's between just coming out of the womb or not yet turned 5 years old, they can attend the Learning Tree Enrichment Academy. That's the Learning Tree Enrichment Academy. Their phone number is 704-563-8475. This is a 5-star rated facility. That's the highest that you can get. And they're located on Albemarle Road, not too far from Highway 74. You can actually drop off your kids at the Learning Tree Enrichment Academy, get on Highway 74 and get to Uptown in no time. And ladies, Michelle and Deborah will take care of your child. And that's 704-563-8475. And if you don't live in East Charlotte, no problem. They have a center also on West Boulevard as well. So, matter of fact, if you call them and tell them that Ronald and Regina sent you, they will give you free registration and 25% off your first week's tuition.
Woohoo!
So keep in mind the Learning Tree Enrichment Academy, 704-563-8475. 8475.
Make that call.
Make that call, yeah. And as I mentioned, the play is called Schoolmates. Solomon, is there any one of the skits that are going to be in the play that's kind of relevant to you, just thinking about relevant to things going on in the world?
The play was ballad because some people like I see some guys like cheat on their girls and they fight, they punch each other in the face, they do kick moves and karate moves, boxing moves, all that, and they always try to because they weren't raised right and they just want because all they know is about fighting, and so if someone cheats on a girl, they're gonna punch them in the face, and so.
Oh,
okay.
You talking about that goes on in school?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. I thought you were talking about a movie or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sometimes happens.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yes.
about that too.
I'm thinking about Karate Kid.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But what, DeMarcus, what about a skit in the play that you think that kind of rings, relevant to you about play?
I would say the Black Lives Matter skit.
Okay.
Because that skit is about a boy and he skipped school to go to a Black Lives Matter rally, and the principal calls him the next day and tells him to come in his office, and then he lectures him and asks why did he go to school yesterday, and he tells him that he went through the Black Lives Matter rally to support his people.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Jariah?
Well, we'll get back with Jariah. Right
Okay.
now, we're going to take
We're
a
gonna
break.
take a break. Okay, we're gonna take a break right now.
Yes.
And this is Coffee and Conversation with Ronald and Regina on WDRB. Okay, go.
Let me close. We lost over to say you're listening to WDRB. You just cut right in.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure.